Hey everyone, Celia here, just to let you know what our fable was about before we launch into our modern day one. Our fable was called The Ass and Lion Skin. An ass once found a lion skin left out to dry by a hunter. Putting on the skin, he strode into a nearby village and was most gratified to see that everyone, both man and beast, fled at his approach. No one had ever taken such notice of him before, and in his delight he lifted up his voice and brayed. Then, of course, everyone knew him, and he was instantly set upon and beaten soundly for the fright he had caused. Later, when the ass was back in his field, a fox passed by. "We knew you by your voice," said the fox. "Fine clothes may disguise, but silly words will reveal a fool." And that was our fable, and we hope you enjoy our modern presentation of it. A Fool Revealed. We get high in backseats of cars. Ken was sick and tired of being normal.
I'm sick and tired of being normal.
He didn't dislike his run-of-the-mill life, he was just completely and utterly bored with it. His friends all dressed alike, very clean-cut. They lacked style, as did their lives, or so thought Ken. He was in need of a serious life makeover, so he began to study. What did he study? The art of being a hipster. For the past few years, this seemingly exclusive and at times pretentious group had intrigued him. They wore cool clothes, rode cool fixie bikes, whatever that means, and listened to cool music. Ken strived to be one of them.
I know what I'll do.
Ken, in a hurry, went to the Goodwill. He spent too much time putting together a second-hand outfit, as any hipster would. He sifted through each rack in order to find the perfect worn-down jeans with the perfect old-school sweatshirt or flannel. After hours of sifting, he finally had a finished product. He was a hipster.
I think this might actually work.
Ken decided to take his hipsterdom to the next level and head to the nearest seedy bar to grab a drink. However, the bartender took one look at him and threw him out. Undiscouraged, he walked down the sidewalk and spotted a potential new hipster friend and sat down next to her. She gave him a mysterious nod, which she attempted to return, and he was in. So he thought. He thought he saw a hint of judgment in her eyes, but he really couldn't tell for sure. Then she spoke.
You ever heard of Lisa?
She asked if he listened to some band, right? At least he thought it was a band. Soon enough, Ken started spewing out lies due to extreme nervousness and noticed absolute judgment from the apparent expert.
Yeah, they're my favorite band. That lead singer, Ted, he's the best. I've seen them at the Orpheum a lot of times.
The look in her eye, he knew his attempt was no good. He tried to brush it off, but it was pretty obvious how she felt. It was especially obvious when she left and made a snide comment.
Maybe you should stick to Katie over me.
Ken felt terrible, and he shuffled down the sidewalk. On his way home, he thought about how appearance isn't everything. The hipsters may have pointed him out as being a lame, but he probably could have done the same if the tables had been turned. Ken now understood that he is who he is, and there's no reason in trying to take on another identity. Because although he may have had the look, his words spoke for themselves. He realized that fine clothes may disguise, but silly words will reveal a fool. This whole experience made him realize he appreciates his ordinary life with his ordinary friends and wouldn't have it any other way.
Guess life isn't that bad after all. guess life isn't so bad after all.